did she do it again?
I do want to go to Breakout Con. It's the
Panda
and Phantom Show. That was a seamless transition for the first time. I feel so accomplished.
Ladies and gentlemen, Panda's finally learned how to stream. Let's give Panda a hand. Yes, all the applause, applause. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes, thank the Academy. Thank your friend. You've earned it.
Yes, after 109 episodes, I finally got it timed perfectly. And I was just taking a picture. Oh, I took a picture of this because I thought it was funny. Everyone's so short except for Ray, and I could like spot her because she's so tall. I love her though. I love her. It was that almost worked. I gotta really find out where my box cutter went to. The ceramic one I bought. So this is a snake one. Reel in your destiny. So basically, you're trying to grab the snake, but not the eels. Ah! Okay. And as with all Oink games, can you put it back into the box?
That's the game after the game.
Exactly. So there's a bag. I do want to go to Breakout Con for Game Jams, but the problem is that it's at the same time as TCTC. That was right on top of my forehead. Sorry, scrolling. But yeah, I love TCTC, so seeing collection.
Again, but not only did she do it again.
Yeah. So
yeah.
That just says I'm
actually we're gonna go back in time since you put the starting soon screen on, so we'll just start this whole thing again.
That was for the VODs. I'm gonna cut it apart, okay? Dang. So cute. They're little manatee heads that you're gonna have floating around. I was like, I mean, a bag of manatee heads does not sound cute. But when you put it, you know, on the cards, on the things, they look very cute. We're going to raid into Duchess, who's on playing board game arena games. We usually raid Time Roller, but we're gonna do it a little bit differently. So please copy the Nightbot command, if you would, and show Duchess some love. If you're not following her, feel free to follow her.
Hold on. Wait 3 seconds.
Got
2, 1. Say all that again because they were in an apple.
Oh, you adholes. Don't clip that. We're gonna
Please clip that.
No. You little turd. We're gonna raid it to
it again, but not only did she do it again.
I do want to go to Breakout Con. It's the
Panda
and Phantom Show. That was a seamless transition for the first time. I feel so accomplished.
Ladies and gentlemen, Panda's finally learned how to stream. Let's give Panda a hand. Yes, all the applause, Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes, thank the Academy. Thank your friend. You've earned it.
Yes, after 109 episodes, I finally got it timed perfectly.
Okay, so this is our generation, Jackie.
This is our
how our generation does
yes.
it. This is how
this is
younger people do it.
And then there's also this one. And
Would
then
you like to know how
this
my
one...
generation does the heart?
Oh. Yeah.
So if you ever see me do that to you, it means I love you.
Totally.
And then this is the Asian heart, right?
Yeah.
No, you told me, Panda Angel, you always give it to the person with
That's
the highest
true.
score.
That's
see?
true. That's
so,
true.
If you're gonna blame anyone, it's Panda Angel.
That is...
Can't see. Oh, there you go. Okay. No, that is oven. That is oven, not Coven.
Not Coven.
Okay. Okay. So, you already revealed 3 heroes from the deck.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then you place your meeple there,
Mm-hmm.
right? And where are you placing it? Are you placing it to add to?
No,
There we
no,
go.
no, no, no. What are you doing? That's the wrong piece, sir.
Is it?
It is. It's this guy.
Oh, okay. My bad.
What are you doing in my garden? Go to your own garden, sir.
I thought I was supposed to put it in your garden.
No, you put the hedge in your own garden and you move in my garden.
Alright.
Panda.
That's why I
And
held on to
Phantom.
it.
Show.
It's the
Panda.
and Phantom.
Show.
Really?
Say, if I didn't make a noise, it would have been perfect. I had my finger on the button and everything.
What the hell, Panda?
Okay, I'm gonna time this perfectly, and then it didn't go off, and I had to press it again.
You, oh my god, you just freaked yourself out. I don't know why that's so funny, but. Oh man. Oh, I needed that. Thank you.
And then we both started laughing quietly like
Because I know why you did it. And I'm just like, oh, she did it again. But not only did she do it again. Do you wanna? Do you wanna fanda boogie? Fanda boogie. Do you wanna fanda boogie? Fanda boogie. Do you wanna fanda double boogie? Yeah! Fanda boogie. Do you wanna fanda boogie? Fanda boogie.
Do you wanna
fanda
boogie? Yeah! There you go. There you go. Double Panda Boogie for Kima and Cosmic. Thank you all. Thank you for joining us. Okay, so we're gonna go over here and talk about what's gonna happen, what we have going on. Yeah, Matt's like, he was about to portal away, y'all.
No, you told me, Panda Angel, you always give it to the person with
That's
the highest
true.
score.
That's
okay?
true. That's
so,
true.
Waffle, if you're gonna blame anyone, it's Panda Angel.
That
Can't see. Oh, there you go. Okay. No, that is oven. That is oven, not Coben.
Not Coben.
Okay. Okay. So, you already revealed 3 heroes from the deck.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then you place your meeple there,
Mm-hmm.
right? And where are you placing it? Are you placing it to add to?
Do you wanna? Do
you
you wanna
fanda
boogie? Fanda boogie. Do you wanna fanda?
Hello everyone, I'm Amanda Panda. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you all are doing well. I am back. I was away for half of the week last week and the weekend. And so I wanted to talk about what happened and show some pictures. And let's talk about what we were playing over the weekend. Welcome in Apocalyptic Blonde. Thank you so much for being here. And I forgot one thing. And that is what happens when I do not stream for a little while. As you know. Let's do this. Awesome sauce. We're going to talk about games, which is awesome sauce. Okay, that worked. Yay! Apocalyptic Blonde, welcome in. Hello, Games Mama. How are you all doing? What have y'all been playing? I have been caffeine deprived. We did not drink a lot of sodas. I didn't drink any sodas over the last 4 days, and I'm just like, I need my caffeine. Because the sodas were hidden. Also, happy birthday to James Hudson, who is the owner of Druid City Games, which I have a Wonderlands War shirt on. Thanks to him. So yeah, thank you so much, James. Good to see you. I hope you have a happy birthday. Hello, Marikanda. Hello, Ben. Ben says, play Takedo and Wandering Towers. Very nice. Takedo's a lovely game. Not for me, but that's a lovely game. It has a lot of stuff. The deluxe is amazingly beautiful. Wandering Towers is chaotic fun. And you need kind of a little... Everyone has good memory, or like no one has good memory. Did the blurb work? I hope the blurb worked. Marikanda had over 21,000 steps on the Fitbit and 88 aluminum cans collected today. I still don't know where you get all the cans. It's like where you live just is can central. It's so funny. Well, I'm glad you are collecting the cans and recycling. Thank you all for doing your daily pause. I'm eating a little custard treat, but I'm going to dinner right after, so yeah. Okay, so I had a truncated streaming week last week because I streamed because I went to a friend's house and we met up with a bunch of different content creators. And we hung out for 4 or 5 days, which was absolutely amazing. I'm so glad we're trying to do it once a year, and we'll see if we can get more people next year. We got a good number last year. This is our second year. We had less people, but it's still lovely. And so we'll see if we can add more people in. And it's for content creators to play basically the new games that we need to cover, or play test, or play old games that we just want to play. You also see a lot of my friend's cat. His name is Mo, and you'll see his unfurry body. This just sounded weird. Mary Cannon Walk South got 111 cans. Today Walked East got 88 cans. Wow. Apocalyptic Blonde says played these in the last 7 days. Andromeda's Edge, Apiary, Castles of Burgundy, Foundations of Rome, Twilight Inscription, Tabletop Inc., and Spooktacular. Wow. A lot of those are long games. I have not played Andromeda's Edge yet. I want to try it. People say if you don't like Dwellings at Eldervale, you might still like Andromeda's Edge. So, and then they have the new Andromeda's Edge something that's on crowdfunding right now, right? Castles of Burgundy is lovely. Foundations of Rome is quicker than you think it is, even though it's a huge box. And it's pretty easy to set up and tear down, which I love. Twilight Inscription I have not tried yet. I want to play Tabletop Inc. Is that out? Did they fulfill? Is that where... because I know I missed the crowdfunding, so I'm hoping to find it at retail, but is it already out yet? And then Spooktacular. Oh, getting ready for Halloween. Yeah. Oh, man. Like, we have Christmas stuff before the Halloween stuff comes out. Like, what's up with retail? So weird. Games of Mom says, my husband and I have been bulk playing SETI. Oh, nice. Have you played you play test, right? Have you play tested the new expansion that's coming up? How is SETI at 2 players? I feel like it would play less, like you would do less things, like less things would get like poppin'. I don't know. Yes, Andromeda's Edge Genesis expansion. Aha! That's nice. Tabletop Inc. has been out for a bit. Oh, okay. They have even had an expansion on crowdfund already. Oh, I missed it. I'm looking forward to it. I want to play it because I got to play Game Maker, so I really want to try Tabletop Inc. and see how it is. Games Mama has not tested any of the expansion. I don't have it in with CGE yet. Discord me, and we'll see what we can do for you. SETI is fine at 2 players. You just see less victories in scanning sectors. That's what I was thinking. The scanning sectors is not as interesting then in 2 players. I know they still like kind of add things so that I think it's like a dummy. Well, like one of the colors of player pieces that is not being played does fill up a little bit of that scanning sector, but I didn't think it was enough. Apocalyptic Blonde says, my hubby is still jealous of how many times you have played Voidfall. Now SETI as well. Apocalyptic Blonde, you just need to play more with him. Hello, Ben Osteen. How's it going, friend? What have you been doing? I got to go to Ben and Steph's place and play some games. It was lovely. That's before. Well, that was a week or two ago? 2 weeks? I've just been so busy doing a lot of things, but they're good things. They're fun things, but still a lot of things. So I'm a bit brain burned. Oh, you don't enjoy the heavy games as much as him. That makes sense. You did play quite a bit of heavy games though recently. Ben says, we spent a lot of time sitting outside instead of playing though. Well, we spent a lot of times with your squirrels and taking pictures and feeding your squirrels and just catching up and chatting, which is lovely. I still love it. So, and I'm very grateful for it because that's time with friends, right? Time with friends is why we get into the hobby, I think. For me, it was. And then also to keep my brain active so that it doesn't go away on me. Games One says, yes, in 2 to 3 players, you have extra markers that go out on the aliens. They come out in time with the 4-player game. Oh, that's cool. That's for SETI, if anyone's confused. Ben says it was fun. It was fun. We need to do it more. I did tell Ben I want to play Lord of the Rings Fate of Fellowship because I need to win that game. They played it without me over the weekend. I'm like a little sad, but they won. So at 3 players. So I think, Ben, we might have a chance at 3 players to win Lord of the Rings, the Lord of the Rings Fate of the Fellowship. So. Who's Hima? I messaged her on Discord like, hopefully you're not, well, if you're not napping, come chat with me. Games Mama says, yeah, I get my heavy games in with my husband and do less heavy stuff at cons most of the time, just because I'm working, and I'm very lucky that he likes the heavy stuff as well, and don't care that he almost always loses to me. Yeah, Games Mama's a shark, for sure. Ben says, 3 people is the right size for Fellowship. I think so. I think so, too. I mean, if I played with them, it would have been 4, and that probably would cause a loss. But, but yeah, I also have some plans for gaming this week and this weekend as well. I will still be streaming, though. It won't be away. So, just a lot of gameplay, which is great, but at the same time, it's a lot of stuff to do. Yeah, but Apocalyptic Blonde says, I only played 1 game with Games Mama, but got shown how Galactic Cruise is meant to be played. Oh, you got to play Galactic Cruise with Games Mama? That's another game I really want to play. I've not gotten to the table because it's just so big and long. Oh, you also have not played. Ben, it's still here, lying in a pile. I was about to say, do you have it? I was like, oh, we need it. We need to get it played for sure. James Bond says SETI's going to be a game at World Series of Board Game. Yeah, next year. He made an offhand comment that he would potentially compete, but my beating him each of the 10-ish games we played in the last week had him change his mind. Oh no! How was World Series of Board Games, Mama? I did not go, unfortunately. Apologies. It was an expense that I could not take, and I know Dave Luzo was there. I think Americana was there. There was a lot of publishers there actually, and a lot of like marketing people for the companies. Was the SETI designers there? I know Lost Ruins Arnak designers were there 1 year, which was lovely meeting them. I love meeting the designers of games. Ben says it's Galactic Cruise is sitting under Raising Chicago and Transgalactica. Also, both games I have not played and would like to play. Kima says, I was talking to my Aaron about you, Mary Poppins bag that I got a pack for Breakout Con. Yeah. If you didn't know, Games Mama has this one backpack with like 40 plus games in it. They're all like cards, small box, but like it's crazy. I love it. Yeah. So Kim is asking Games Mama if she has any tips on packing for that. Oh, hello, Timey. Raiding with a lovely group of humans. I was a part of. I was lurking in your stream, Timey, just to let you know. Games One says it was a lot of fun for World Series of Board Games. I didn't expect it, but it ended up on 3 of the live streams. I really want to do more commentary on games. I think that is so much fun, and it's so like just hilarious, and I want to do it more, and that'd be fun, I think. Thank you, Timey, for coming in, bringing in your lovely group of humans. Please go ahead and, if you need to lurk, go ahead to lurk. If you need a snack, go snacky. All the games I unboxed today, I can't wait to play. Let us know. I've been lurking. So, Cosmic Beats in the house. Yeah, I'm glad you're keeping your streak strong. I want to see how far you can go, Cosmic Beat. Games Mama's tips for packing a lot of games into a small bag. Here we go. 1. Know your limits. I overdid it when I upgraded for 60-something games for Gen Con, then scaled back to 40-ish. Make sure you're comfortable carrying it. Oh, because it's a lot of weight. And then have a separate box for games with extra components, so I can condense the cards more. Yeah. Like, basically combine game into the same box, but also you need to label very well then. I think that's my biggest tip, is if you're going to have a lot of games and you're combining components, label well. Pisto, good to see you. That is true. That is not all the games you will ever unbox, Timey. Ben says, Games Mama, that's a lot to lug around. Did you look like a character from Death Stranding? No, it was just a regular backpack size, Ben. But she had a lot of like card games, oink games, that type of thing. And it was just like so packed perfectly that it was amazing. It's like it's so satisfying when she unzips it and sees it. It's so funny. There are a lot of games you can play with a deck of cards numbered 1 through 100 and a bag of tokens. That's also true. That is very true, Ben. Very, very true. Someone should do a book of that. Book of games you can play with a deck of cards numbered 1 through 100 and a bag of tokens. There is a company that's doing games just with a deck of poker cards, like 1 or 2 decks. And he's like theming the games to different regions around the world or around the US. And I was like, that's really cool. So I was like hoping that him and Olympian's company could do a collab, because Olympian's game, Campfire, I do believe, uses just 2 poker decks, but with unique suits. So yeah, and I would say pack your favorite board game. Boards can be separated. So hairless cats are creepy. Sort of. Most creepy and cute, and also kind of disgusting at the same time. But I love him. He was a lovely kitty. there he is on my shoulder. Yeah. But the first game I got to play, I got there a day early. I played Bomb Busters. Love it. I made such a big mistake on one of the games. We did not get through a lot of it. I think my favorite, like the synergy, my best synergy was when I played it with Ambi and her husband and Crystal Dax. When we played Bomb Busters, I think it was at Dice Tower West, we were just centered it. We were like boom, 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 win, boom, 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 win. This one was a little bit more challenging, I have to say, but it was a lot of fun. I really love Bomb Busters. I like the deduction like type games, and this is replayable because you mix up all the all the wires every single time. So I need to find a way to get myself a copy of this. That was really good. Hello, Eva Little. Good to see you, friend. How's it going? What have you and Spitzka been playing? Tech! Hey, Tech. Good to see you. Yeah, I'm back. I am back. I told you I'll be back, and I'm back. I'm just talking about games I played over the weekend. I basically just had a weekend of fun hanging out with friends and playing games. This one, is the one that was a little bit controversial, so I will skip it. There's another kitty photo. This is Mo, my friend Corey's cat, and I just love him so much. I was like, I'm gonna zoom in. It's funny, but anyways, see there. There's a cat on the table. Board Game James! Hello, how are you doing? I will reply back to you. And yes, yeah. Vista Pista says, guess who's back? Back again. Yep. I don't know the melody of that. Eva says, well, playing properly or just playing a game. Two different things. That's quite true. That's quite true. Oh no. It's okay. I'm not mad. I don't like to be pulled into things, but I'm also not mad, so it's okay. I have not replied to her. Basically, yeah. The first three people that were there, I mean four of us, because Corey, it's his house, but we went to Willie's for appetizers. They're all appetizer like sizes. This is the cheese platter. And there's Crystal and Shay being absolutely cute. I wanted the menu there so that I can see what kind of cheeses and to know like if I want to get the cheeses again. But this is the 3 cheese. We did all the 6 cheeses, and it was in order. So I was like, oh, I need to know what this is. Also, these were delicious. Yeah, absolutely delicious. Cheese me. Hello, Deadpan. How are you doing, friend? Cannot wait to see you at PAX Unplugged. But yes, I was disappointed that we did not go to the place with a lot of cheese and didn't have too much cheese in the house. But also, if you don't know me, and if you've never eaten with me, I like to have my dessert with my main meal because I like a bite of salty and a bite of sweet. It balances each other, y'all. A lot of desserts are too sweet and I cannot eat it by itself. So I had the lovely banana bread. No, it was banana bread pudding. It was bread pudding flavored with banana and caramel with a la mode ice cream on top. Delicious! Had to have it. It's so rich that I had to have it with my meal. Otherwise, I also would be too full to eat it. So, tip for y'all, if you love dessert, eat it first. Just saying. Yes. Ben says, y'all didn't play fromage while eating cheese? A lot of missed opportunities, Ben. A lot of missed opportunities. We were drinking wine, and we weren't playing wine cellar. Crazy. I know. Crazy. This blue cheese was good, though. This blue cheese did not have as much funk, though. Yeah, see, Kima? I like to start with dessert. Exactly. What if I die a diamond milk? Kima! He will not diamond milk. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. But yeah, you don't want to be too full for your dessert. So that actually came out first. There's lovely Corey, there's Shay with this, and then they had truffle fries. We're all sharing all of this. This is a lovely fried shrimp dish. So that we also had the discussion: has anyone eat the shell of shrimp, or do you always peel? Because when it's deep fried like this, the shell is actually the seasoned part of it. But I still always peel it, so it wasn't too spicy actually. It looks spicy, but it wasn't too spicy. It really wasn't. My husband eats the shell, I peel. Yeah. There are people who eat the shell. There are people that eat the whole head. But it's mainly when it's deep fried. Like when it's steamed, probably not. But when it's deep fried, it's a crunchy texture and it has all the sweet stuff. This is cream corn with mushrooms. Delicious. Absolutely delicious. This was I think it was a cheese ball. Also good. Goat cheese ball. Yeah. And then this was like mushu. If you never know a mushu dish is like a thin tortilla, and then you add like the lettuce, and then the pork. Is it beef? Pork, I think. That was stir fried with different, spices and stuff in Chinese restaurants. And then you put it on there and you wrap it up like an Asian burrito. But they had one for, I think this is like ribs or something, or steak. But it was very good. Let's catch up with chat real quick. Kima does not eat seafood. No opinion. Fair. Yeah, that does sound dirty, but I too like this the brain sauce that happens. Games Mama says his response from across the room. What's wrong with the shrimp shell? Nothing. What? Cream corn is delicious. Oh, you don't like mushrooms. Oh, that's true. Texture too. Yeah. Rain says. Eva says, wow, I'm having dino nuggies and freezer fries. Such a disappointment. No, those are good. Those are good when you do not have the strength or the will to cook. I did not cook any of these. These were amazing. This is calamari, deep fried calamari, but it had this like sweet orange spicy sauce on it. I could not get enough of this. This was absolutely, usually you only take one or two pieces. We were taking spoonfuls of this stuff. This was really good. This was probably my favorite on this. This is gyoza, some dumplings. This, at the end, they did still eat this flan. It's a caramel flan, so they had room for dessert. I did try a little bit. I was so full afterwards, though. Yeah. Tasty tentacles. I know. I love oh, man. Calamari is one of my favorites. One of my favorites. Let's do this. Tasty tentacles. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. See? Fried chicken. Well, convenience store fried chicken. That's a little sauce. I'm just kidding. Yeah, we did. Family meal tapas South. That's it. That was it. Calamari is amazing, especially with the spicy sweet sauce. So good. I don't. But for general tapas, you eat one or two pieces of each dish. But calamari is a total different thing. Just give me the lemon. Oh, Games Mom's unboxing set continent. So many cards. 7 Continent is probably the one game I sleeve. Besides, John Clare's sleeving system. But yeah, 7 Continent is one of the main the games I sleeve, and we only played a couple of games of it. Oh man. I would like to play more of that. Oh, yeah, okay. 7 Citadels has a lot of cards, because 7 Continent has a whole bunch of cards as well. So does Earth. I don't think I would sleeve Earth, honestly. Or Wingspan. But yeah. Seventh Citadel, I have not played yet, so you'll have to let me know how it is. Kima says that ain't going to in the Mary Poppins bag. The Seventh Citadel is not going in the no. Are you sleeving Seventh Citadel? You're unboxing Seventh Citadel, I think is what last time. Yeah. So I'm gonna double check with BG Stats if this is like one of the first games. BG Stats coming in for a clutch. BG Stats. All plays. Okay. So. Oh. One game that I did not take pictures of is Revolve. If you don't know, there's a sequel to Scout that designer made. Revolve, a very small box game, tiny, would fit in both of your bags, would fit in anyone's pocket, even female pockets, y'all. It's literally like that big. But that's a very fun one that is a sequel to Scout, and I really want to get a copy of Revolve. So that's one of the games I'm going to be looking out for or at Essen. Someone says Pandas Pop-Tarts. Games on my friendly local games are typical has killer deals on Kickstarters that people bought then decide they didn't want. Oh, very nice. That is very nice. Smaller. The box is smaller than Scout. I don't know if it's smaller than Scout's original box, but it's smaller than the Scout box that I have. And less cards. So, but after Scout, after Revolve, we played this prototype called Chicken Fried Dice by Ashwin. And this is a prototype that Alex brought with him. And it's a real-time roll and write, but it's not frantic. Okay, so do not be worried about the real-time nature of this. The only thing is someone can steal the dice you need. So that's the only thing. But you're taking dice, you're marking off. Let me see if I can get closer. I know I've taken other pictures of it. But you're taking dice from the pool, and you're going to mark off these customer orders. And you can mark them, you can write down the pip value of the dice in any order, but to complete the customers, you need to go from low to high. This is all prototype. And then you get whatever the customer gives you. You also get fame or Michelin stars that you fill out to get more customers. And then there's like these three dice will have numbers on it, and it's asymmetrical. Yeah, this is my card, the Pandas Part Touch. That's why you were saying it, Kima. I did not. Yes, the names on these that people chose were beautiful, absolutely amazing. So then you will be able to upgrade it with the side stuff. You can use this one, I think, to re-roll. No, that was to change the color. This one is to split the pip value of the dice. And then this is the re-roll, the walk. And then you're also going to be moving up and down. You're moving down these tracks to mark off more stuff. Basically, you're just trying to get as much customers done as possible. Shay says, "Yo dim sum, yo lose some." That's the name of his card. Is you dim sum, you lose some, which I thought was hilarious. He is a hilarious guy though. Misto Pisto, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Games Mama. That's very kind of you. And now I'm at 21 gift subs. That's amazing. Thank you, Misto Pisto. And yeah, so as you can see, everyone has their own. I'm Panda Pop-Tarts. This is Dex's Delights, which is crystals. We have, what's that one? Let me see. You dim some, you lose some is Shay's. Spicy Ritz, I think is Russ. That one's Lugo Window. Lugo's Lumpia. Lugo's Lumpia was Corey's. That's not Shay's. That was Alex's. It's funny. Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, it's coming to Kickstarter. This is gonna be my card. I'm gonna be in a game. I'm very, very excited. So yeah, this is gonna be my card. He's gonna put my icon on the shirt, and I'm like, oh, look at me. So it'll be very, very cute. I'm gonna be so excited, and I'll be showing this off. Risto says, I got a new card, so I need to add to PayPal. So I used you and Panda. Thank you, Risto, for using us and supporting. That's a lovely way. So this is mine after I'm, finished the game. As you can see, this is all the customers. They get angry if you don't, they don't get angry, but they don't give you as many stars in their review if you don't fulfill their orders before that round. But they'll stick around until they go away, because there's absolutely no they're like, I'm waiting, that's too long, I'm not gonna do it. But yeah, so this is what it looks like. So but yeah, I really like the game. Then we played this game. Did I write it down? Nope, I did not. So this is a dexterity game. It's coming from the same people that did it's not Takenoko, it's Tamagotchi. The same people that made Tamagotchi BGG. I don't think there it is. If you didn't know this game, Kess. Yes. Kess is this game, the game that I just played. It's called, let's see if I can find it. Why can't I find the game? I did not write it down. But it's a fun dexterity game. Apparently it's not on BGG. Oops. Okay. Back. There we go. I know this game, but not the name. I know, Eva! I don't know it either. But we played it, basically, you each of us has a different color. You flip over a card, and either you're supposed to connect a certain finger of that player to your certain finger, or you're trying to connect a certain finger on your hand to anybody using these sticks. And then there are, squishy balls involved at some point, and, there's different ways to play it. And so, one of the ways to play is you're trying to make a nest, and then have the squishy balls fit the nest. So yeah, this is very fun and silly dexterity game. There you go. Yeah, it's something like that. There it is. Yeah, Games Mom has Ubibo. Let me see if I can type that in. Ubibo. There it is. That is it. And that's sometimes you need to have the balls in the middle of the sticks. Yeah. So this one's fun as well. We only played with the sticks, but yeah, it was silly, very, very silly. Let's see. Okay, nope, went too far. There we go. It looks insane, but it's quite fun, and it's a small you're one hand you're using, and you have to press at it, because if you ever let go, then all the sticks fall. Believe me, I know. The other hand has to flip the cards and then put the sticks in. So crazy little fun dexterity game. And then we have, see, as you can see. Then we played, is this a up and down? Let me see. Up or down? This is up or down. And basically, let's see if I remember this. Oh yeah. So you have a hand of cards of different numbers, and you're deciding, you're discarding cards until you find a card that you want to use. The number on the card you want to use, you want it to be as close to as the numbers in the middle of the table, but you don't want to go beyond it, because the person that's closest to it will get the card. If you get exact, that's even better. But you're trying to score points based on the colors. So if it's you check out which color you have the most of, you get those positive. The other color you get negative. If it has 2 colors, you get to choose. But you have to. It's a push your luck game, because you can never go back on the cards you've discarded. There's only one card that happens in the middle of the game that allows you to shuffle everything. So if you end up with only one card, you have to use that card for multiple rounds. Fun, light, a little brain messing, and sometimes you can mess with other people because you don't get close enough, and they have the right card, and they're like, no, I did not want it. Hilarious. Yes, that is the capstone, up and down. That is the capstone, yeah. That's the one. I'm glad I got to play it. But it can be a very low or high. It's so swingy. It's just regular, really swingy. No, that's not it. That is it. It's not. Okay, now I have to look up and down in BGG. What? I am wrong. That is not the capstone up or down. That's the one that has the elevator art. Oh. Did I get that wrong? I sold it at Gen Con. I would know. Yes, you would know, my friend. Oh. Which one did I put up? Yeah. Oh, okay. I gotta edit this. Up. What? Is that not up or down? Is that not the same game? No. Now I'm like, what game am I playing? I thought it was the same thing. Up or down BGG. Let's look. Oh, there's another one. This is the capstone, up and down. Up or down. Oh, I did play this. I didn't play it. That was not the right. This is the one that I played, I think. Nope, that's also not the right one. What was I playing? Maybe I don't know what that game is. That's trivia game. I don't know what this game is. What game is I? Okay, y'all. Now I'm like, what freaking game did I play? Can anyone tell me? I thought this was up or down. I messed up. What was this? What was up and down? Up and down. Truth or dare? I did. Oh, I was not supposed to show you the secret Garfield game. Do not look. Alright, let's do this. No one saw anything. No one saw anything. Take that away. Take that away. Take that away. Take that away. I did take it. It was very fun though. Okay. So we can leave it on this. Yeah, exactly. Don't know what you're talking. Is it truth or dare? It's not truth or dare. You're messing with me. You're messing with me. Let me see. Up and down. Up and down. BGG. Oh, there it is. Is it? No, that's not it either. Did I play, y'all? What was it that I played? That's also not it. Why is there so many up and down games? That is not it. What was it? Holy crap. That is also not it. Y'all. No clue what I played. Up and down? Is that this one? Nope. That is not it either. Up, up, down, down. Hey, D-Wald. Yeah, not sure where that game was. Yeah. I don't know. I have no clue. So yeah, if y'all know what this game is called, I usually take a picture of the box, but Corey didn't let me. What is it? What is that? I can't. No, there's no box. Nope. Was it here, Liz? No, that was not it. No, that was another thing I wanted to look at. That's not it. What in the hell? Oops, you're not supposed to see that. Zoom enhance. I know. Trying to figure out. Oh, now I have to ask them. What is that one? Okay, interesting. Anyways, we will go back to it. I will ask. We'll ask some friends. So my friend Corey has grapevines on his house, so we went and picked some grapes off the vine, and there was some natural raisins that just dried up on the vine. Those were very yummy. That we ate. So yeah, it was really cool. There's Russ. If you don't know Russ, he used to stream. He does not now, but oh no, it's not wine grapes. Yeah. Not wine grapes. Now is everyone going to Google what the I should do a reverse image search? I have no idea what this game is. Anyways, I have been really wanting to play Astralis for a long time. From Cosmos. I really thought I was gonna like it. Unfortunately, I did not. It was very, very sad. I felt like once someone became a leader, they no one could catch up. There's an engine building kind of thing where you can make your dice pools stronger. But the person that won didn't really do it a lot. It's a drafting game of you're drafting the dice. But one thing is that the combat at the end of every round, because you're rolling dice, it's kind of swingy, and I feel like if you won no combat, you would never be able to win this game. Yeah. So it's got turtles, exactly, Diesel. That's why I wanted to try it. Plus the whole swimming down, was pretty cool. There's a little area control with the coral. It was just I'm sorry. It was not for me. And I was very sad about it as well because it looks amazing. And it's really pretty, and it's it has some great mechanics in it. But it was just it was a thing. And you had fish that you fed, but a lot of times you never you got always too much fish. And then to get the food for the fish, you had to win battles. It's if you don't win one of the first 4 battles, you will not get food for your fish. It's very interesting. Yeah. So pretty, but I would say try it before you buy it. This is Alibis from All Play. I like it. A cooperative deduction game with some cute art on it. So it's definitely one for me. Oh no. Hold on. I have to go back to this one. Mary Kanda says, how do exhibitionist fish make money? Only fish. Dun dun dun. Kim won Astralis. Is it Astralis that you won? That hasn't come out yet? Only fins. I know. Kima, did you win Astralis? No, Alibis. Oh yes, Alibis is so good. Yeah, I really like Alibis. Board Game Steph taught it to me at BGG Spring. Really fun, and basically you're working together to take heat off and trying to find the culprit. And these are the markings that you can make, and you can take some notes, and you're trying to find the one square with no markings that no one has given a clue for, in order to find the culprit. But I know I don't have very good. Oh, there we go. Here. So there is code names with cards, right, with words on it. but it's more like So Clover, where you will get 2 cards in your hand, and you have to make a one-word connection between the 2 words, so that people can say, "Oh, your word, like mine was Jaden," and it was like, which 2 words connect to Jaden? And the words are magnet, Harris, school, chess, money, television, mole, helicopter, boat, top, sun, chest, and hip hop. So the great thing is, right now, y'all probably would not be able to pick the 2. But as everyone else gives you more of their clues, you're like, oh, their clue has to be this, which means your clue will not be this. Love it. Love it. I love alibis. I love deduction games. One of my favorites. We had s'mores. He has a gas fire pit, which is lovely. Sat around eating s'mores, chit-chatting. I used tiny marshmallows for the s'mores, which was fun. But yeah. And then this was a lovely breakfast omelet that Russ made for me, so I had to document it. There's everybody learning a game. This was everybody that was there. This is like one of the most boring pictures. But I was like, I wanted to capture everyone in one shot. There's Mo, some late bathing. This is up and down. This is Capstone's up and down. Everyone's pissed. No, everyone's just like focused on learning the game. This is Capstone's up and down. Up or down. And it's fun in that you have a hand of cards. You have to place one of your cards like between 2 cards. So it has to be like, if I have that 5, I can only place it below the 15, but above the highest number. So you have to place a card between the 2 cards and take one of the 2 cards on either side. You must do it. And then you're going to have basically 3 elevators worth of cards. Either they're going down, all the numbers are going down, or all the numbers are going up. And you're just trying to get the most number of cards times the most colors. It really kind of messes with your brain, but it's quite fun. Board Game James loves it. Yeah. This is the correct one. It's a good game. Agreed. Yeah. And yeah, so yeah, this is the correct one. And pretty art. And if you actually light up you actually see the elevator doors slowly closing in, which is kind of cool. And I took this because, 69 was in the middle. It's nice. I thought you could do 3 elevators. That's how Corey taught us, is that you would have 3 elevators worth of cards. Did he teach it wrong? We played it that way. Yep, 3 elevators. Okay. Board Game James is saying yes. But Games Mama sold this game. Oh, 3 is correct. Okay. I thought you said 2 and the photo only showed 2. Nope, 3 elevators. Okay, cool. Sounds like Nami. I forgot if I played it yet. Oh, Games Mama, did you finish unboxing 7 Citadels and now you're organizing your office? That's awesome. Co-working? Hell yeah. I hope you do. Yay! Yay. Now this one is Robo Trick. Very unique trick-taking game in that it's only for 3 players and you must have a robot. You could only score 3 cards. Any additional cards you score goes into negative points, and any tricks that the robot wins, whatever you put in the middle becomes negative points. So the robot has a hand of cards and you can see what it is. And they have this like card over here that tells you exactly what they're going to do. So you are going to kind of deduce what you should do. But it's very interesting. But it's not in the US. But it was very fun. So yeah. Games Mom, I'm wavering back and forth on doing streaming in the mornings while my little is at school. Being a non-committal and cleaning since it's beneficial either way. I think Games Mama, stream whenever you want. You don't have to have a set to stream. Just stream and let us know when you're streaming. If it makes you happy, then yeah, do it. Also, I'm very excited that I was able to pay Games Mama to make the keychains, the panda bun keychains. Excited to see that. We played Hot Dog. Now, this is a very small indie game company. They had played another game of theirs, which they really liked. So Crystal wanted to play this game, which she didn't like. But it's a team trick-taking game. Well, we played the team one, but there is a like competitive everyone against everyone. So, but every card has a they call it a hot dog value, but it's actually the topping. So that's ketchup, relish, and onion. But they call it the type of hot dog, and I think it's really the type of toppings. And then they have a bun value. Okay, so kind of like Scout, where you have 2 values on every card. And so, like, oh no, wrong one. So like, if I start the trick, I must play a card for its topping / dog value, and then the next person must do bun, then toppings, then bun, and it's a must follow trick taker, which means that you must follow the suit if you have it, but your teammate might be right beside you and have to play a bun, or across from you and playing against you, or like, you know, you're working together on playing the to win the trick. But you only get points if you win the hot dogs, which is the topping side, and you get more points if you can get match hot dog and bun, have a trick of by buns and one trick by hot dogs. It's so hard. Like, it's so hard to win because I had the highest for the buns, and yet I could not get it out because neither me or my partner could win the trick. It was very frustrating. It makes you happy and know it. See Crow? What? Cheesy pickup line. Your father a baker because bake them buns? I don't know the Sheryl Crow song. I apologize. Anyways, okay. This is The Brain. And this is a fun one. I don't think it's in the US. Corey just gets a lot of good games from overseas. But I really like this one. Basically, you're gonna play a card and do whatever it says on top. Like this green one. Or this frog, the yellow frog, has a green square, so we're gonna discard all the green ones. Cooperative game. You basically want to be able to play out all your cards and never get more than 6 cards in the row. And then, like, this one is give a card to another one, the red frog, and then the red duck says get rid of all the dragons in the row. There's some that allow you to, you know, cover and stuff. It's very fun. And then this is another prototype. We had a lot of prototypes this time. Yanari. Gonna do Studio Ghibli style art. It is a kind of drafting, but then you're gonna fulfill these orders in the middle. To make like potions and stuff to get points. And everyone has an asymmetrical like starting what they can do to flip over their potions and asymmetrical goals and stuff. And then if you make a potion that's under one of these characters, those characters gives you special abilities, but it's only one-time use. I feel like it needs more development, but it's a beautiful, like, it's gonna be a beautiful game. See, like, this is my starting ability. I was the lady, and they have a different starting ability. You can use these to do cool stuff, and then you get one of these. Either it's a like a special ability, but you also get a goal, and then these are the ingredients. And I thought, oh, it's really cool that you get, or origami stuff. So I'm not explaining it too well because it's still under development, but yeah, it was interesting. It wasn't for everyone. Definitely needs to be developed just a little bit more. Oh yeah. Oh, and if you match, like, how well you match the ingredients to the potion will give you either gold, which is 3 points, silver, which is 2, or bronze, which is 1 point. So you're trying to get exact for gold, but sometimes you can't. I know the themes is really cool, Kimmel. They just need to really look at gameplay a little bit more. Did the camera person work on the Batman TV show? Hashtag judged? I don't understand. I don't understand Mary Kanda. What is this one called? I don't know what this game is called. It was quite fun. Outdoor dexterity game. We're throwing sticks to knock off the little rectangular wooden pieces. Trying not to hit the king in the middle, even though I probably knocked it off 3 times and lost the game. Very fun. I forgot what it was. Reina! How are you doing right now? Did you finish your game? She was playing a video game. I was kind of confused. I came in when you were a bunny. I was like, is that Nathan? But no, Nathan's brown, and the bunny she was gray. So it was Reina the bunny, and not Nathan. Thanks, Reina, for raiding in with your lovely people. Please feel free to lurk and go take care of yourself, my friend. I'm just going through some of the pictures and games that I played over the weekend. We had kind of like a little, get together for content creators that are close by. So. Yay! What is the name of this game? Does anyone know the name of this game? Take care of your business, Reina. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Reina. Have a great day. Oh, spoilers. Just warning you. We played Taskmaster. The game is the second board game from Taskmaster. It was very fun. I was the Taskmaster, and I loved being the Taskmaster. But one of the tasks I am going to spoil for you. So if you don't want to see it, this is the first envelope. Look away. But we had a bunch of people playing, and the task was to write the longest word you can think of. And then part 2 was that you had to spell it out using your body, and no, you could not say anything. So this is Shay. Let's see if you can see what he's trying to spell out. That's us. You. And you could not use props. I think that's a V. C. I had to record these, y'all. These were so hilarious. There's Corey. Let's see. Alright, let's see what he's gonna do. Come on, Corey. Kimo says, I think if you know ASL, you could have unfair red. One person did do that. Board Game Jays, why so many you in Cali? I know, a lot of us are in Cali. I was like, wait, that's the wrong way. Is that a K? But it's... Is that an S or a U or a Y? See, that's a C. I think he told... Wait, is that an S? I don't know. There's Alex's. He's not in California, but there's your K. There's your X. I love that he's got it. See? K. L. It's so funny. L. Oh my gosh. But yeah. So these were the words. I should rotate them. But I was like, there's one that I had no idea. What this, I did not know what this Paula's word was. But it was hilarious. And then we played a prototype of Alice's game. And it was a memory storytelling game, which was really good actually. So very, very happy for him on that. And then I'm gonna go over here real quick. It is true, so many of us are in California. And it is an unfair advantage for sure. But it was lovely. A great time to be had by all. I am just going to close some of these down so that we can see the rest of the pictures. I know this is boring. I apologize, but I don't want you all to be weirded out. Okay, so let me see. There we go. Okay. I took this really cute picture of Paula, so I wanted to show you all this. There's Paula with Mo. Paula was trying to take a picture with Mo, so I was like, I'll take a picture for you. But, Kima says, I unfortunately don't know the whole ASL alphabet. I know how to spell my name. So, just so you know, this is what I know. So, I think it's the American Sign Language. I do believe. A, B, C, D, like this. E, like this. F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, with the thumb out here. N, right, with the 2. O, P, like that. Almost looks like someone peeing. Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, like this. Y, and Z. That was mine. That's how I knew. But yeah, so that's the alphabet. I think Crystal did use the alphabet, but it was only one letter, so. And she didn't know that I knew the alphabet. Yeah, that's American Sign Language, yeah. Oh, I know, I learned it because there was a deaf. One of my friends in the neighborhood growing up was deaf. So I learned a little bit of it. Then we played some Jackbox games, and this is Russ's picture of Pan Death. Which is against the and then the Bamboo Angel was against the Pan Death. Which I thought was hilarious. Had to take a picture of that. We played Mythical Dice, which I always want to call Minus Dice, which is not. Hey, DJ Sombro. I'm good. I'm back. Getting some rest. And yeah, getting back into the swing of things. You know, being busier than ever. But doing good. I hope you're doing good. So Minos Dice is like Skull King. Very similar to Skull King, if you like it. But right now, there's not as many different special dice, right? As Skull King has special cards, right? And it's funny because in other countries, it's actually named Skull King the Dice Game. So they know it's exactly like Skull King. But I don't think in this rulebook it says anything about Skull King, which is interesting. DJ Sombrero has a friend that teaches ASL in Austin, Texas. I know the swear words. Isn't that what you always learn first? Is the swear words? What game is that? This is Minos Dice. The game that I'm on right currently. Let me see if I can zoom in on the box. Mythical Dice. Mythical Dice. I always say Minos Dice, but this is Mythical Dice. Is it Hachette that's putting it out? in the US? I think so. But in other countries, I know that it's sometimes called skulking the dice game. So. Next, we played Citizens of the Spark by Thunderworks because Shay wanted to play at 4 players. It does play 5. This mat is awesome. This player mat is awesome. On the other side is solo, which is really cool. I really like it. Not my copy. Then I taught Sanctuary, the Arc Nova Light-ish game, at 5 players. Went a little long at 5. Definitely like it better at 3, but... DJ says, I'm on BGA under DJ Sombrero. I only played Yahtzee, Spots, Sushi Go, and Castles of Burgundy so far. Once each. Cameron would love to teach you Darwin's Journey. I'm just kidding. But that's one of the things that we've been playing a lot on BGA. Also, Tranquility is good. Solo or co-op. But it doesn't look like you like co-op, so... Spring Cleaning is good. There's a lot of good trick takers on BGA. But yeah. There's me and Mo. Wow, his eyes look so alien in the reflection. And then on the last day, after dinner, I actually got to record a Board Game Blitz podcast. Mo came, enjoyed some time with us. We talked about all play games and we talked about cozy, relaxing games. So I'll let you know when that comes out. And then I taught Crystal Twinkle Tinkle from All Play, and we played with a couple of expansions and the aliens, which was very, very cute. So I do believe the wormholes and the moons are in the expansion pack. So is the aliens. That's a promo expansion. Or it's not in the expansion box. It's a separate one that you can buy. Games Mama says, I heard Yellow recently partnered with Blue Orange Games for US distribution. Oh. If it's Hachette or Matago that had this one at Gen Con. I think it was Hachette that had it at Gen Con. I think Matago's under Hachette. Hachette distributes for Matago too, right? DJ says, I love co-op, don't want to embarrass myself. It's fine. I played against a couple of French people. I don't like playing against strangers. But yeah, this one's fun. It's also on BGA. Twinkle Twinkle. Yeah. And then... this is the last game, I do believe. But Crystal wanted to play a silly game. Corey had Bag of Butts, which now I need to get a copy of. A little bit of push your luck. You're just drawing butts out of a bag and putting them to 3 different groups. So you'll be like, I'm gonna put the first group has 2 butts, and then the next one's gonna have 5, and the last one has whatever's rest. And you're trying to get points by pulling out your butt colors and not other people's butt colors. And there's special butts that will either just give you additional points, or it says a no touchy. The black butts are no touchy butts, so you cannot score the groups with the black butts in it. The white butts allow you to take another turn, and the brown butts allow you to catch up, so whoever has the least amount of points gets that point. And it's really fun, but if you have a special butt in all 3 groups, you lose that turn and take all the special butts out of the bag and start with the next player. Really fun. Surprisingly fun game. So, Bag of Butts, which is all butts. And here's an example of the 3 groups I had. And this is Crystal taking a picture of the cat's butt. And there's the picture she took. Which I thought that was hilarious. But yeah. So that was all the pictures that I took. And now I'm going to clean up just a little bit of my area. Because I will be, I got a game from a company, a review copy. And I need to organize it. So let's do this. I have a little bit of time. I have perfect amount of time. Okay, I think I'm good. This is Calypso, is it? Yes. Is it? It doesn't look like it is. Is it focused? There we go. Now it's focused. Calypso. So Inside Up Games, I got to meet them at Gen Con, and they were very kind enough to send me a copy of this game. And yeah, so I kind of, like, right before I left, I kind of unboxed it, took some pictures and so I could post about it. But yeah, now I can go ahead and unbox it for you all. Calypso. And this has a really cool no slip coating, which some people will not like because it's kind of like velvet. Almost like it's flocking, basically, if you know what that is. And then they gave me this really cool press kit over here with a bag and a bunch of stuff, including a what do you call it, a flashlight, which I definitely would use, and Dad's root beer candy, which I'm very excited for as well, and of course lifesavers and stuff like that. So you can check that out on my Instagram. But I am going to go ahead and box this and get this punched out so that I can get this played. I really want to play it because I like polyomino games. So, but I know that some people will not like the feel of the pieces, so it's understandable. You know what? I'm gonna do this. There's a lot of pieces in here. Gonna be a little bit crazy, y'all. Plus, I haven't even gotten to the polyomino pieces. And I should look and see if I can combine some stuff, right? Oh gosh. Yeah, if you want to see, yeah, so these are the flocked pieces with the coating. And it makes it so that they don't slide around. So it's not sticky, it's just furry. And these are your player boards. Games Almost says, yeah, it helped Banz punch out and manipulate the texture. The pieces that rolled, manipulate pieces that rolled series. The textures pieces gave me icks. It doesn't give me icks, but I can understand that. And then there's, like, I'm guessing this is solo, and some player aids. And I guess these are, like, I think these are probably, yeah, goals. And then you have your baggies. Oh, there's the fish. Okay, so I can, and there's, I can just put it back into the bag. And then we have, are these solo? I don't know. There's your point tracker right here. You have lifesaver, little, like, you know. There's your meeples, and there's a bag. Oh, with clear. Why? Oh, those are probably for this. Clear cubes. And your, you know, score pad, double-sided, very nice. But yeah, where's my rulebook? I put it probably back in here. Did I? Where's my rulebook? Oh dear. What? I should have a rulebook. These are player boards. Okay. Did I put it at the bottom? Nope. Do I not have a rulebook? There's gotta be a rulebook. It's gotta be underneath here. What? I must have put it somewhere else. There's no way I have no rulebook for this game. I must have put it somewhere else because I was in a hurry. Y'all. Got it? Nope, that's not it. Underneath here? Oh no. I have misplaced the rulebook or I never got it. This is gonna be fun. Banz didn't seem to have a rulebook either. Oh, there's no rulebook. Oh dear. Okay. How funny. And I'm going to just assume that this These squares go into here, so I'm gonna put them all into one. How funny is that? So these are regular. They look regular. They feel regular. These are definitely regulars. She was very flustered trying to use the digital PDF and film. Oh. Bye, DJ Sembro. Good to see you. Yeah, feel free to add me on BGA games if you like. I just don't like playing with strangers, so. Please all of it. Oh, thank you for the data, Paul. And then these are all fish. Now, these are definitely going into this bag here. So. Oh, because this is a pre-production copy, right? It is on Kickstarter right now, y'all. That's probably why we don't have a rulebook. Which is still kind of interesting. What's your name on there? The same as my Twitch channel, Pen Angel. Oh, you couldn't find the rulebook online? Oh, that's interesting. I'm gonna have to look it up. Going to have to look it up. Oh, you redeemed an Excited Panda before you go? Okay. Let me just punch out this one thing and then I will go ahead and do that. They probably emailed us the rulebook. That's probably what's happened. Maybe the rulebook is a stretch goal. No. Definitely not. But that's funny. Okay. Okay. This goes away. We'll get out the Excited Panda. Get out some more token trays. Ah! Yay! Yay, 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 yay. So excited for more gaming this weekend. Oh. Let me see if I can find it right now. I'll pause. Oh, look. No, 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 no. Yeah, I didn't want to do it. Put my... Calypso. Is it in here? Oh, here it is. Oh no, that's the tracking number. This is a campaign link. The Kickstarter will go until October. I just saw it. The Kickstarter is going until October 10th. Here it is, rulebook. There we go. And there's already how to play videos for me, which is nice. But yeah, here we go. That's the rulebook. It's a work in progress. So, and here's all your components. Okay. Well, at least I know I have it. Why can't I zooms? Nope. There we go. Will that allow me to zooms? No zooms. Why no zooms for me? I'll have to do it this way. Okay. Oh, you can play this cooperatively or competitively. Exciting. And they're solo. Exciting. I already unboxed Zero, so oh, that's a resource tracker. Exciting. I already showed you the 3 fabric bags. Yeah, so yeah. Yay. Okay, cool. So these are the 3 fabric bags here. This is salvage. This is scrap. Wait, where's the scrap? Oh, a bag of fish. I guess this is supposed to be scrap. And we're gonna have a lot of tiles. Oh, and these look like they're going to be separated. Oh dear. That's okay. Are these scrap tiles then? Guess so. We have fish tokens. Or are these the scrap tiles? Maybe. I don't know. The ocean boards are your player boards. We have monument tiles. I have no idea what that is. That is number... Oh, these are building tiles. So these squares are building tiles. And I'm gonna have to... I don't think they forgot to pack them. I think they just didn't pack them because it's still a work in progress. And so they're not going to put the rules. But... Did you... Deadpan, trying something new. Take all the components before coming up with the rules. Now they have rules. They just need to finalize them before they print them. Which is smart because it's easier to update a digital file than update a physical one. So yeah. So I can understand it. Oh, I'm not even punching on the thing. This always, like, I'm like, how do I punch something that's so close? Like, there's so many pieces, y'all. This is a lot of pieces you're gonna get in the Kickstarter. Do that. Do this. There. Yeah. Oops. My big belly hit something. But I'm hoping to get this played over the weekend. That'd be fun. But I don't... I'll have to learn it beforehand. Because I don't want to teach from a digital rulebook. I don't know. Is that weird for me to not want to teach from a digital rulebook? I think it's harder to teach from a digital rulebook than a physical one. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. Or maybe just because I feel like it's easier for me to, like, read and like, flip through a physical book than a digital one. These fish. These are tiny, tiny fish. And they all have numbers on them. Oh, dear. Don't lose your fish, y'all. That's gonna be hard to... Yeah. That's gonna be, like... You gotta be careful with your fish. Careful with your fish. I think that's all of that. Yes, there's nothing else, right? And I haven't even punched the fuzzy stuff yet. Very interesting. That's a lot of buildings. Are they double-sided? Oh, they are, but I just put my thumb through that. I like the edge of the buildings, right? The edge punch pieces, but... Not just you. I find them harder to reference and check on things in a digital rulebook. Right? I know you can, like, Google... You could search for words. But yeah, sometimes you just, like, know where it is in the physical and you can just flip to it. There's some physical rulebooks that now have, like, tabs, which is really nice. Makes it easier. Even if it's just colors on the edge of the rulebook. But, yeah. Also, fish are numbered for hidden reward value, if I remember correctly. Yes, that is correct. But that's on, like, if you lose a fish, you have to go through and see how many fish of each reward value you have. These are tiny pieces, y'all. To see what you need to ask for and see what they can give you. I'm surprised in my unboxing. I didn't realize that I had no Rules. These are, that's the same. These are double-sided, which is why you see me flip them that way. Ben, bye. Have a good day. I won't be able to hang out with you, like go game with you this week, but hopefully next week we can get together and do some gaming or playtesting. That'd be fun. Ah! It's got my finger. Ugh. Okay. Okay, so I don't like the cardboard fuzz. I wonder how much fuzz is going to be on these big boys. And I think I need some other thing. Thank you. Bye, DJ Sombrero. I am getting hot. Get some other things. I think that can go in there. Yeah. Yay. That's... How many different things do I need to pack to unbox this thing? Okay. Ugh. Oops. It's 4:30, y'all. Okay. Also, it's World Card Making Day tomorrow. I'm excited. I think these are these. I think this is maybe drafting. Let's see what I. Those are ocean boards? Yes, those are the ocean boards. No, those are vortex boards. These are vortex boards. And are you going to move them? Move it, move it. Oh man, oh no, don't get stuck. Okay. My bowl was just perfectly big, you know? Okay. Now we have to do this. So these are I think these are the polyomino ones that you're going to put, yeah, these are the polyomino ones you're going to put onto your ocean. And I'm guessing I have to do 1s, 2s, and yeah, 1s, 2s, and T's. I don't know what the actual. It looks like seaweed, junk. They have a J on some of these, which y'all can't see it. The red ones I think are junk, and there's seaweed and there's wood. I wonder if we're gonna clean things up. And then those are barrels. These are barrels. So they're popping out nice. They're popping out like regular pieces. Yeah, the sides are not fuzzed. It's only the top and bottom that are fuzzed. Then we have these. So, I mean, it looks like they did a good job at making sure that the dye cuts through all the different layers. This. And then we have the T's. These, this and that. And the T's has seaweed, something in black, something in white, and J for junk. Oh, this one's not. Oh wow, there's so many pieces. Holy crap. I'm not gonna be able to. Yeah. There's too many pieces, y'all. I mean, that's good, but also, how am I gonna? I think I'm gonna stick these in here. And then these in here. Ooh! That was, yeah, no. Don't scrape the fuzz on a 3D printed thing. Yeah. Does not feel very good. I mean, it's weird. I don't mind the fuzz on a big piece, like the player board, but punching out these things, very interesting feeling, y'all. Very interesting feeling. I think most people don't mind the feeling, but I don't know how many people will be like, ooh, yeah. Like, if I just run my finger like this, it's very nice. It's soft. And these are definitely not velvet. They're like not linen, but they're more scratchy, but that's also pre-production, so. Oh man, there's so much of this I have to punch out. And then is it per player? Oh no. If it's per player, I should keep them all. What is per player? Oh, I don't think there's a per player thing. That's good. And then each player should collect the following to create your own play area: a vortex board, a player aid, forecast cards. These are the only components with player colors. Okay. Okay, cool. Then that's the only thing that's going to be player colors. And the noticeables are goal cards. Okay. And then everything's just a supply. We have boats, we have all survivors, we have life preservers, and we have barrels. These the boats? No, these are the boats. These, you saw the life preservers. These are the barrels. Oh, interesting. Games Mama says, yeah, I was mostly holding the vortexes in my palm, and that got me. Then pinching the pieces between thumb and finger, holding the edges was manageable. Yeah. Oh no, that's in the wrong place. Hero logic. This is like you're punching out a war game. Oh man. Do war games have so many pieces? I can show you why they're doing this. So normally if you place something on, you know, board and you go like this, they shake all over the place. Well, that kind of did it, but there we go. But like this, like, you know, things will bump out of the way and you're like, no, where was it? So the whole thing with the flocking on it, the special coating is that you could do this. What? Go vertical and it will not move. Now it might move for, like, I can probably do this. There you go. So it's not like stuck, but like you have to no, just like pinch it to take it off. But yeah, it's really kind of cool. It's not magnetic, Kima. It's because it's flocking material and they kind of stick, like it's little fuzzies. It's kind of sticking to each other, kind of like Velcro, but much less grip than Velcro. So definitely not magnetic. Can you imagine magnetic, like making all of this pieces magnetic? That would be a lot of money. Big war games can have huge stacks of cardboard counters. Good to know. Counter sheets. Ooh, wow. I think this might have been the most. Well, no. A Feast for Odin has a lot to punch out as well. Unless you get like the deluxe like bits, then you. Well, no, all the resources are not punching, right? They're not punch outs? Or are they? I forget now. Oh, they do. Yeah, magnetic for miniature terrain. I don't think one thing would have to be magnetic, the other would have to be metal. So would you magnetize the boards and then have all this other stuff that sticks to it? Or do you magnetize the pieces but then cut through the magnetic material and have some kind of like iron coating inside the board, right? That could work, I guess. Oh no. And then you wouldn't have the fuzziness of it. And then well, if you couldn't magnetize the pieces because you need to shuffle them, right? Especially these two squares. But I guess you would magnetize the board. I don't know. I don't know if they even thought about that. Oh, yeah. Kima says all the pieces in Feast for Odin are punched out. You're right, Kima. You are right. So yeah, it's like this. I feel like Feast for Odin is worse than this. Except the wood, stone, and ore. I guess this could be punched out as well, but yeah. Kima says, well, for miniature terrain trays, how they do is 2 magnetic polar opposite sheets. One under the image of the board and one on the terrain. Okay. So that, yeah. Oh, I see. But wouldn't you still have things that stick to it? Ah. Sorry. It's fine if I just do this. If I'm using my nails on it at all. Kind of not great. I think I'll be fine playing with it, but I'm excited to see how this, if this helps a lot or not. So would you rather have magnetic components, or would you, which is more expensive, or dual layer boards, or fuzzies? That's the question. Like, yeah, I'm not even playing. I feel that maybe fuzzies is probably the cheapest. Dual layer boards probably next. Especially when you have the player. If you have the player, like, stick it together with, like, double, you know, the double-sided stick keys. Or the magnet sheets are going to be probably the most expensive. And it would depend how thick your pieces are, right? Oof. Oof. My fingers feel weird. Hero Logic, yeah, this looks like AFFO number of bits. Oh, when you put your 3D terrain on it, it doesn't go everywhere. Oh. It feels like... I feel like this flocking maybe over time might not withstand. Oh, that's true, Kima. That's true. It might rub off eventually. Games Mom says magnets. They worked well in Gnome Hollow, but yeah, probably expensive on the scale this is. Yeah. They were on Gnome Hollow? How do I not know this? How do I not remember this? My brain does not say yes for some reason. Deadpan says dual layer is a must, especially if you're sliding. If you're sliding anything, I can definitely say dual layer is definitely a must. It could attract a bunch of crud from the tables. Punch out paper bits, etc. Yeah, that's true. Or like hair. Games Mom is to hold some of the pieces to the player board. Was there magnets in Gnome Hollow? Is my Gnome Hollow within easy reach? No, it's not. I will look into that. I'll have to look into that. Now my the player mat underneath the tablecloth does something else to hold the cards and bits. It has a little sticky coating on it, which I don't like. Which is why I put a tablecloth on top. But that's another option. There's another one over here. Oh, it says it on the offside. Oh. Why do I not remember this? One of the selling points I gave showed off at Barnes & Noble's. Kima says, Game Mom is correct. Ammon had the magnets in his prototype, so they kept it for the game. Oh, nice. Why is it I don't remember it? I don't remember it. It's weird. My brain's being weird. I really don't remember it for some reason. Okay, there's one more over here. Yeah. Oh, by the way, don't send Emin gnome stuff. It was genius. It was like every game needs this. Yeah. I do wonder if magnets, like what that would have done for this game. Also, well, would they stick to each other? Because, oh, no, they would only have one side of magnets. But then these are dual-sided. So if I... Does the dual-sidedness matter? No, I don't think it does, because it's symmetrical. Oh, this one's not symmetrical. So if I placed it, this would matter where I placed it. So having dual-sidedness on these player pieces means that you cannot have magnets. Which is probably why they didn't do magnets. And now we have found the answer. Oh my gosh, why are you doing this? Do you speak from experience? Well, it was just on the board, not the hex pieces. Or your player board. Oh. Interesting. Ooh. Sorry. Okay. So, let's look at this. Oh, and they did not give me any... They gave me one bag. They gave me one bag. Okay, so... This is your vortex board. This is your... Wait. Is this your player board? Yes, this is your player board. There's two different... Like, I guess this is the cooperative side. And this is your competitive side. Cooperative side, you're going to have one big ocean. I did not send Ammon gnome stuff. But talking to Ammon, he's like, stop sending me gnome stuff. He's not a big gnome fan, which is really interesting. Now I kind of want everyone to send him gnome stuff. No, but then he would not like that. This, I do believe, is... oh, no. This is just easy hard mode. I think this is maybe for cooperative. Then these are your player aids. Place a different building on a different building to trigger its ability again. Cooper. Okay. It tells you the different types of terrain on these pieces. You have a tea warehouse. And scrapyards. What are... Oh, wait. Are these scraps? No. That's barrels. What are scraps? There's solar panels out here somewhere? Oh, there's the boats. Greenhouses, okay. You have competitive and solo mode. There is 4 phases. And basically they tell you how to score in every phase. So, oh. Yeah, you're going to put the pieces on here. Expand your settlement. Oh, these are all salvage, I guess. And perform end round duties. These are notice boards that basically are goals. Settlement goals. And they have cooperative and competitive. Oh, competitive and cooperative objectives. So there's a bunch of these. Oop, there's already bet. Kima says, I told Emin he needed a Halloween expansion called Gnome Hollow with gourds instead of mushrooms on the tiles because everyone is misspelling the name game. That's hilarious. He laughed and said yes, he sees it misspelled a lot. That's funny. We have... What are these? Let's see. Forecast cards. 4 sets of 7 cards, I think. Yeah, sun beats down. Rows of teeth. Batten the hatches. Ironic drought. Okay, storms are coming. So these are your forecast cards. You have your life preservers, your survivors. I have one big bag of the resource tracking cubes. I have 5 of the resource tracking cubes and a resource tracking round counter. Why is it in such a huge bag? I will need to change that. And then I have to bag up all of these. We already saw the fish tokens. Where did my fish tokens go? Did I put it in here? No, I did not. Oh, it's underneath here. Oh. Found them. So it's going to be interesting. Rarely do I consider that I have too many games, but I feel like I'm just moving piles of games around. Oh, games, mama. That is us all. Well, some of us, most of us. I'm going to put them in here. And then it'll be just, I can have just enough time. So I've unboxed this one game and got it ready to be played. This definitely does not need such a huge bag. I'm going to put this in here and try not to lose anything. There we go. Stick the teas in here because there's so many of them. And I might get rid of the... What do you call it? Oh my gosh. Insert. Oh yeah, this is totally a tea bag. A bag for the teas. But not that type of tea bag. Yeah, don't scratch these on 3D printed. This is not gonna fit, y'all. Because it doesn't like... Because they connect to each other, then it doesn't like... I have to slide it in like this. Like, it doesn't slide to the bottom. Oh dear. This is not gonna fit! Ah! I don't have to have bigger bags. I need a bigger bag. I'm also taking out this right here. I'm thinking that in the final production, this is going to be glued together. Okay, so these need to go down first. Okay. These are teas, and they're not going to be enough. I think... Do I want to put this in here? I wonder if they're going to come out. It looks like they won't come out. Okay, so I can put the fish in here. Deadpan says, watch out for teabag with all the... with all the flocking. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Deadpan. You naughty. You naughty. That's funny. Okay. There. This is gonna go in here. This is gonna go there. This is not gonna fit everything. You are not gonna fit all the teas. Like, look. Are you gonna... Let's see. I might have to put half of the teas in here and half of the teas in there. Until I can find all my... Organize my baggie of bags. And finally use some... Yeah, this fits like that. And I still have all these. That's interesting. Games Mom says, I'm distracted now by the unfinished Lego objects I found on one of my shelves. What are they? What are your unfinished Lego projects? Now I'm interested. I know the cards will need its own bags. But I don't have my Baguio bags very handy right now. Oh, actually. Well, actually. Look at this. Okay. This is gonna be the tea bag. The bag of teas. And I think it looks like it won't fit, but I think it will. It'll be fine. Okay. These are fine. I need a card bag. Those are too big. Where are the ones? Here we go. Nope. I should not care how big these are, but I do. That's fine. We'll use a knockoff Ziploc bag. Yeah, so I was halfway through building a bootleg Eye of Sauron tower and a bootleg Harry Potter-esque castle thing. These probably should be, but I don't think it'll fit. I'm gonna stick all these in here. Will this even fit into the box? We'll still see. That's my question now. And I don't even have the rulebook in here. Take up space. Okay. And I know I need to separate these, which I should do with bags, because that is going to take a while. But I don't have the right bags for it. These are all big bags. I like big bags, and I cannot lie. These are big bags. Oh no, these are not right bags. I don't know why. I don't like using Ziploc bags to organize. That's too big. It's too big. I guess no, size does matter in bags. I just use these. It's fine. Not ideal. Oh, I was gonna... Yeah, nope, the fish will not fit in there. These will go away. I'm slowly using them all. My friend has all of the floral Legos and has made them all. Those are pretty. Why are you not... Okay. I was like, you were not easy to zip. Oh no, this will not work. This will go away. This is way too big. It's so big. It's so big. You all are thinking of the thing, and I'm not gonna say the thing that you're all thinking of. Okay. It's still pretty big. You know what? It does not matter. Is that bigger? That's bigger. Why do I only have the big bags on me? Weird. I'm gonna stick all of those into here. Ah. I'm guessing these are islands or things, and then you're putting your people on there? Interesting. Still don't know what the salvage is. This looks like nets and green stuff. Maybe algae? I see the one. Oh, there was two under there. And then these are boats. And I think what I'll do, even though I don't think this is correct, is I'm going to stick these into here. The head makes a nice funnel, which is hilarious to me. The meeple head makes a nice funnel. And then we'll tie this up. I'll have to print out the rulebook. I'm going to stick these in here. And then we have a semi on Bob's game. And then, yeah, just real quick, they gave me mini lather. I'm guessing this is soap, but it's Korean? And I cannot read anything. Or Japanese, I don't know. I can't read. It looks Korean. Then it is a waterproof notebook, which is nice. We have cucumber seeds. Oh, cucumber Boston pickling. Cucumbers that are good for pickling. We have a flashlight. And it says, this manual flashlight will be handy in a pinch, but it doesn't cast enough light to get much work done. Better build some solar panels. Which is part of the game, which is fun. We have this message in a bottle, which I thought this was so genius that they put a toothpick so you can pull it out and put it back in. And basically it just tells you about the Kickstarter, which is really cool. Then we have 3 of these Dad's root beer candies, which I'm excited. And of course, you have to have lifesavers, right? And a bag. Net bag to hold it all in. Wait, my favorite part, y'all. My favorite part, which I need to put into the game, is the fish. That is so funny. That is so funny. Like, this is literally a fish. The rest of the stuff is awesome, and I'm going to use it. I'm going to put that into the game as well. But I will definitely put this into my emergency kit. Because it's a flashlight. What is that for? Yeah, manual flashlight for emergencies. I don't think I'll ever grow the cucumbers though. I have a black thumb. We will stick this into here. The fish will be my first player marker. So I'm excited. I'm definitely excited to get this to the table. Okay, y'all. That was my trip. Now I'm back. Thursday is going to be a co-stream with Dungeons and Dimples. We're going to play games on BGA, which is lovely. And it'll be at noon. And then MP Bowls will be Friday, because the first Friday of the month, it'll be at 11 Pacific. And then Reggie is going to come back and join me on Sunday to play Doomlings. I'll be giving away a copy of the game and an expansion. So I hope you'll join me for that. And we're hoping to get more people to play, because I found they gave me the TTS mod, so we can play with more players instead of just 2, and show off some other cards and stuff, which is going to be fun. So thank you all so much for joining. We're going to figure out who I am going to go ahead and who I'm going to raid. That's what I was trying to say. Can I say it? No. Why is this like this? Okay, there we go. Okay, let's see who we're gonna raid. It is going to be... What is this? I don't want suggested collabs. I want to see who's on. Timey raided to me. Dutch raided into Timey. Losers raided into Dutch. Cardboard Coast is playing 5 Tribes on BGA, a fun game that I have not played in a long time. I think that's the only board gamer. Unless y'all have a suggestion, we'll go right into Cardboard Coast. No worries, James. Yeah. So I hope you come back. We're gonna be playing a lot of games together for the rest of the week, which is always lovely. Let's see, same category. I always love looking at this. Yeah, Cardboard Coast is playing. I don't know the Kelly C, which is playing Catan, it looks like. TNT Tabletop is painting miniatures. Don't know them either. So we will go and raid into Cardboard Coast. And let me go ahead and put in the raid. Bye, Games Mama. I hope you have a good day and that you find whatever you want to do. I hope the cleaning went well. Good that you got something unboxed and ready to be played. I hope you get some more Lego time. But thank you everyone for joining. Always good to see you all. And I'll see you on Thursday. Bye.